All right, everyone, it is time, and I am actually going to be taking a risk here, and I've decided to open everything. Not only all of my Sacred Shards because of the times 2 event, but also my Void and Ancient Shards as well. I guess technically not everything because I'm not going to open almost 8,000 Mystery Shards. I don't think you guys want to watch that anyway. But the reason why I decided to do this is with my upcoming schedule, I just don't think I'm going to have the time to spend the countless hours opening mystery shards for the points for the summon rush. So let's get right to it, and of course start off with the sacred shards because we've got those double rates active. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we get for the first pull. 12% chance for legendaries. Who do we have here? Necro Hunter. I think this guy was actually needed for a fusion, right? I don't remember if I actually got this guy before I needed him for the fusion. Decreased defense. All right, let's keep going. And, oh man. So, Rain Beast, or Rain Beast, he used to be really good, but unfortunately he got nerfed. This guy used to be a major, major headache in the arena. And I'm sure those of you guys who've been playing the game for a little while, you knew. Like, when I was climbing in the early arena stages, man, whenever I found this guy, it was just a disaster because of this It Glows ability. Let's see that golden flash. Nope. Who do we have here? Delver? Let's see, I don't remember Delver. Heal reduction on her auto attack, which is, you know, hey, it's better than nothing, but probably not the most ideal debuff. Oh, she has a weaken, though. Weaken for 3 turns if they have heal reduction, which they probably will because it's on her first skill right there. Can't be resisted. And let's see, attacks all enemies. Okay, alright. And then what's her aura? Faction Crypts. Alright, let's keep going. Nothing noteworthy from the Sacreds yet. We have Lich. Let's see, what does he have? Decreased accuracy, increased defense. Oh, it's only on this champion, though. And a heal. And depletes turn meter, decreased speed. Okay. Alright, we're 4 Sacred Shards. This is the halfway point. Still no legendary. Luthia. She's got poison. Poison on the auto attack, which is nice. And you can actually boost that quite a bit with skill books there. You can get this to 50%, 55% with skill books. Or sorry, with masteries. Attacks 3 times their anim. We've got freeze as well. And decreased speed. Okay, alright. Crit rate in dungeons. I think the crit rate aura is a little bit underrated. I definitely think it has potential to be one of the stronger auras after speed. Because it saves you from having to get a lot of crit on gear. Spider. Oh, it looked like Spider for a second. Fang Cleric. Let's see. Transfer debuff. Heals an ally by 20%. And what does he have? Speed in all battles? I guess he has a speed aura. But it's not the not a very strong version of it. Only 15%. Alright, we're 2/3 of the way through the Sacreds. Not looking too hot so far. I don't know if we should have gotten it. There's no should have. RNG and the word should have doesn't really work very well. But no luck as of right now. Canonus. Increase attack on a random ally. Decrease accuracy, ally protection, and faction crypt speed. Alright, not looking too good for the Sacred Shards. Maybe the RNG gods will give me some luck on the Voids or the Ancient Shards. Catacomb Counselor, okay, alright. Probably one of the better epics that we've pulled so far. Increased attack on him. Let's see, heals for 20%. And this ability is awesome for things like Fire Knight, because you team up with your entire team, you're going to take down that shield and really make that encounter a lot easier. I'm sure there's other very useful practical applications for this ability. I really just like this ability. I think it's a very cool skill on a champion. And the last Sacred Shard, here we go. What will we get? Legendary? Or are we going to go 9 Sacreds with no Legendary? Well, I guess that answers that right there. Kitus. Heal reduction on his auto attack. What does he have? On this champion, increased attack. And what is his aura? HP in the arena. Well, wow, that was very fast. 9 Sacred Shards, and I hate to say it, but, you know, no legendary, it happens. Man, I thought I would get a legendary from 9 Sacred Shards, but you know what? That's how the RNG gods, that's how they do it sometimes. Well, the good news is we're not done, because I said I would open up my Void and my Ancient Shards as well. We are going all out today, so let's see what we get from the Voids here. It's actually quite a few Voids. Definitely have potential to get some good stuff. Arbalaster. Oh, we got another Bellower. Now, this guy evaded me. He did not want to show up for the longest time. And since I got my first copy of him, I think I've gotten at least 2 or 3 more now. Which is fine, because he's a very great rare. I mean, he's got all AoEs and his actual skills. They do something. It's not just like AoE with no debuffs. You've got something on every one of his skills. Block cooldown, decrease speed, and you've got decrease attack as well. And decrease defense when you ascend it. So, one of the best rares in the game, especially for campaign farming. Hollow. Alright, we haven't gotten an epic yet from Voids, right? I don't think I have. Interceptor. What does she have? Decrease speed, sleep, decrease turn meter. Uh-oh, this could be one of those summoning sessions. Seducer. Seducer is also very good for a rare. Even though he's got, you know, the weak version on some of his skills, he's just got a lot going for him overall. And he's got HP in all battles by 25%. Alright, well, let's keep it going. Hopefully I get at least one epic. I mean, a legendary would be great, but now I'm just asking for epics from these Void Shards. Because we are not getting anything super noteworthy. Oh, another Bellower, though. Just as I was talking about, I said, you know what? It took me forever to get the first one. I mean, forever. And now, this guy keeps showing up. So I'm not too sure if I'm just going to use him for skill books. I might have already max skilled my Bellower, though, so I don't know if I want to build another one or what I'm going to do. I thought that was a Bellower again for a second. I was about to start laughing hysterically if that was another Bellower. Two both you know, big champions, so it kind of looked like it for a second. Who do we have here? Vanguard. Okay, all right. Well, what was that? 10 Voids. Oh, one of the better Void rares, Doomscreech. I love this champion. If you guys have watched my, you know, videos where I talk about good champions, especially good rares, I've talked about Doomscreech multiple times. I love this champion. He is a very, very good rare. He's got decreased accuracy, the strong version on his auto attack. Fills the turn meter of all allies by 30%, 60%, which is the strong version of increased defense, 3-turn cooldown, and he's also got this AoE, which puts up a shield. So this guy is very, very good for a rare. Oh, there we go. First epic. Ooh, nice. Skull Crown. There we go. All right. This now all of a sudden turned into an actual good summoning session because I don't think I actually had Skull Crown. I think Sinesha. I always get them a little bit confused. Let's see here. But I don't think I had Skull Crown. All right. I am very happy about this because now I have both Skull Crown and Sinesha. Nice. That's all it takes. That's all it takes to turn the tides in a summoning session. Very, very happy about that pull. Alright, let's keep it going. Ragemonger. Ragemonger is another champion I talked about. Definitely not, you know, terrible for a starter. Or for, you know, one of the first few champions that you start working on a little bit. But he's not, you know, he's not top of the line or anything like that. He's got an HP burn, and he's got a poison, even though it's the weak version right there. Continuous heal. Ally attack in campaign battles. Haruspex, I like this guy though. He's very good. He's kind of like the poison version of Apothecary in the sense that he has that same turn meter and speed buff. You got fills the turn meter of all allies by 15%, places a 15% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Might be a little bit different, but it's very, very similar. 3-turn cooldown with skill books. He's a rare, so you don't have to worry about using valuable skill books to get the cooldown reduction on that. He's got this revive here and fills their turn meter about 30%. I like this guy. He's pretty decent. And he's got ally speed in the arena. Another Malbranch. Justicar, and the last Void Shard. Who do we have? Retainer. Alright. So that's all the Voids right there. And to end things off, we've got Ancient Shards. 46 of them. Let's see what we get for the multis. You know, I'm happy with the summoning session. You know, when you get to a certain point, when you get a new epic, especially a very good epic like Skull Crown like that, no matter what happens, I'm very happy with this summoning session, even if I don't get a legendary or I don't get any other, you know, great epics. That's all it takes at this point for me. I'm very okay with that. Alright, we see lots of blue. This is to be expected, though, because we are summoning these shards outside of a double rates event, which I basically never really recommend. It's important. I know I made this or talked about this in a video. You know, definitely don't take what people do on YouTube, especially when it comes to summon pulls, is something that you should also do. I'm pretty limited on time coming up. Ooh, Gorgorab, very nice. A tour, double epic in a non-double rates event. Ancient Shard pull is very, very nice. But, you know, I decided to be risky and take this road with summons because I'm just not going to have the time to pop all those mystery shards. So, probably better options for a lot of people watching than doing something similar to what I'm doing right now. Also, a lot of people, you know, think that there could be new champions, new factions coming out soon, which definitely could be possible, especially with all the crazy info out there right now. So, you know, that's a bit of a risk as well as using my shards right now and possibly missing out on summoning when new factions come out. All right. Well, we had that Gorgrab. I already had Gorgrab, unfortunately. Nizana, AoE, epic. But Gorgrab is a great epic. Oh, another double epic. Wow. Double epics with no double rates. Very, very nice. Nizana, of course, has the AoE. You know, she's pretty decent. She's not, like, you know, top tier, but she's a usable epic for sure, especially if you don't really have a super developed roster with a lot of other champions. Alright, we got 6 Ancient Shards. Let's see what we get here to end things off. We got Fortress Goon. Ooh. Oh, and we got, oh, yes! Oh, yes, yes! Just as I was talking about her the other day, I'm actually really happy now. This all of a sudden turned into a good summoning session. I did not have Allure. If you guys watched my video from a couple of days ago where I talk about, you know, look out for these epics when you are summoning, Allure was on my list, and the reason why she's significant is because she was one of the very few champions on my list that I didn't actually have. Non-voids, of course, so really, really happy about that. She's pretty decent. She's got the decreased turn meter on her auto attack, which attacks 3 times as well. Let's see, decreased defense, and she's also got ignores defense on her attack. Her auto attack is very nice, especially if you build her with crit, so always happy, especially with the amount of summons that I've done in my roster. Always, always happy to get new champions. So, especially one that I talked about just a few days ago. Alright, let's keep it going here. We got a couple shards left we got to conquer. We got Stout Axeman. This is it. Can we end things off with a... I won't even ask for a legendary. That's too greedy. Just an epic. Can we end things off with an epic? Nope. We got... Wander. Alright. Okay, now the 8,000 mystery shards. No, I'm just kidding. That's it. I'm not gonna open 8,000 mystery shards on video. Don't worry about that. But, hey, you know what? I can't complain, guys. I got 2 new champions. 2 champions that I've been talking about quite a bit. One of them, very, very good Void. And then Allure, of course. Even though I didn't get a legendary, I definitely cannot complain. So these turned out to be some pretty decent summons. So Anyway, that's actually going to be it for the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing, and thanks for watching, everyone.